Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K22 video. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing the top 3 shooting badges in NBA 2K22 current gen. So let's just jump right into it. Now, first, I want to say that the requirements I had for the badges I chose were, badges that would help purely for shooting on any build, any position, and any playstyle. I wouldn't choose a badge like, say, set shooter, because that's a badge that's tailored for, a very specific playstyle. Same thing with a badge like corner specialist or limitless spot up. So you aren't going to be seeing those badges on this list. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it with some honorable mentions. The first honorable mention I have is Stop and Pop. This badge is very, very good. It's just extremely good for shooting off the dribble. This is going to be more so tailored for your point guard, the ball handler, the point guard, or point play shot, point forwards and stuff like that. Somebody who's spotting up, sitting corner and stuff like that, sitting the hash. They're not going to get much benefit out of these badges because they're going to be more so catching and shooting the ball. They're not going to be dribbling and then shooting off the dribble. So that's the reason why I have this badge as an honorable mention. Even though it's probably an S tier badge, if not an A tier badge, it is an extremely good badge, and I would definitely recommend everybody run this badge. But yeah, it's still an honorable mention just because I don't think that every single build or player needs this badge. Like, you can still be a great shooter without Stop and Pop on, and that's the reason why it's an honorable mention. The next honorable mention I have is Mismatch Expert. We all seen how ridiculous Mismatch Expert is on Hall of Fame with the 6'1", 6 foot, the 5'10" point guards on Next Gen and stuff like that. We all know how ridiculously good Mismatch Expert is. It is one of the best badges in the game. It's definitely an S tier badge as well. But the thing is, it requires you to be shooting over taller defenders, somebody who's either 3 or 4 inches taller than you, and the taller they are, the bigger the boost and stuff like that. But it requires you to have a very specific build. It requires you to be a very short player, and it also requires your defender to be taller than you by a certain amount. So with those variables that changes throughout the game, you might be defended by somebody that's 6'7", and then the next game you might be defended by somebody that's 6 foot tall. That's the same height as you. So for that very reason, I don't have it as a top 3 badge, but it is an honorable mention. It is definitely an S tier badge, and it is a very good badge to rock, especially if you have one of those builds that I mentioned or whatever like that. I do think the badge needs to be reworked. I do think that Mismatch Expert should work on both sides. If somebody is taller than you and you're shorter, it should give them a boost, and if you are shorter and they're taller, it should give a boost both ways. That's how I look at it. But maybe 2K knows better than me. I don't know. Probably not, though, right? So getting into the top 3 badges, number 1, I probably would put catch and shoot. Catch and shoot has just been a staple in 2K for as long as I can remember. I think it was one of the first badges in 2K. When they implemented badges in 2K, I think it was always a badge. It was never not a badge in the game, and it's just this very staple part of basketball in itself, the catch and shoot shot. And it's very useful. And I feel like anybody can run this badge, whether whether you play on ball and you're a point guard. There's going to be times where you don't have the ball in your hand. Maybe you pass it to your big. He has to swing it back to you. You're open or whatever like that. He's getting doubled in the paint. That's going to help you with hitting those shots. Whether you're a spot up at the 2 or the 3, or you're a glass cleaner or a big man space in the corner or something like that in 2s or 3s, or even in a wreck. Catch and shoot is just going to be a very staple badge that everybody's going to want to have on their build if their build can shoot. The next badge I have is Blinders. I think Blinders is, one of the most important badges in the game, and it's probably the second best badge in the game as far as shooting goes. It's probably hands down the second best badge you can have in the game. People go back and forth about Blinders and Deadeye or whatever like that, but if I'm had to choose between the two, I'm picking Blinders over Deadeye. Just with the way the dribbling is and the contest system is in this game, Deadeye is kind of only going to help you on like a late closeout, where Blinders is going to help you no matter what. If they're getting a contest from your side or whatever like that. And blinders pops more often than Deadeye, so I think the obvious choice is just blinders. It's a very strong, powerful badge, especially when paired with a badge like Mismatch Expert. Is just ridiculous. Some of the shots that I've seen people take, and those shots come up as 0% contested when you were all over them because of these badges. It's just a really, really good badge. And then finally, the best badge in the game, probably in the game, period. Not even just the best shooting badge, but just the best badge in the game is Sniper, man. It speaks for itself. It's like the opposite of flexible release. This is like a crutch badge. This is a badge that pretty much everybody in the game runs. You're very hard pressed to find a shooting build or a build that can shoot and somebody's not running Sniper, whether and they're always running the max too. You know what I'm saying? You'll never find somebody running like a bronze sniper or a silver sniper or something like that. Everybody will have this badge max because it's just that good of a badge, So in my opinion, these are the top 3 shooting badges, along with the honorable mention to these 2 badges. These are the best shooting badges in NBA 2K22 current gen, in my opinion. It's been your boy Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K22 content. I'm out. Peace.